What is going on, blessed alchemists? Welcome to Astrology. Today I'm doing Aries Rising. However, instead of just talking and you being forced to look in my face, today I thought I would use a little bit of imagination and a little bit of artistic license to really try and captivate what Aries Rising really is. So I hope you're sitting comfortably and I really hope you enjoy this. Let's just get underway with it.
This is where we hold them! This is where we fight! This is where they die! And these shields, boys! Remember this day, Red, for it will be yours for all time.
Aries represents the first ray. This is the ray of willpower and the desire to do good, ruled over by Mars, which helps the warrior march through the most dire and darkest moments. And esoterically, Mercury, which ushers in the transformation of wisdom once the battle has been won. The North African tribe, the Dogon, use masks in ritualistic ceremony. The goal of the ritual is to ensure the spirits have safe passage to the world of the ancestors. It also marks the end of the mourning period for the deceased. With Aries, the story which underlines this sign and the natives of this sign is the expression of willpower. This expression is the expression of generation in which all things that seek to exist must traverse in order to come into the wisdom of being. A state in which the very nature of existence is that it must eventually end and be transformed. This is the reason why, esoterically, Mercury rules the sign as a principle of the dynamic nature and constant transmutation from life to death and back to life again. For Aries Rising, this lesson is paramount to their evolution. The lesson that one must exert the expression of willpower, which should remain in line with the ruling second ray of our solar system. Love and wisdom, and then the native must learn to surrender once they have achieved their highest expression of themselves in this incarnation. The Aries Rising native serves as a reminder of this journey to all those whom they come into contact with. This energy of the first ray acts as the cardinal catalysm which allows for the next stage of operation to commence. This is why the natives of this sign always tend to gravitate towards exhibiting the strength and cardinal nature of this sign. Its spark of intention, its enjoyment of the physical, and then through time the mastery of it. As Mars as the ruler, we see the ability to morph and change the nature of its form through sheer will and power and intention. A recurring theme with Aries Rising natives stems around the incorrect usage of willpower, in which the misuse of the first ray, which then isn't able to fall into line with the dominant second ray rulership of our current solar system, is punished, and the Aries Rising native can feel besieged from all points on the cardinal cross. This period is a point in which the Aries native must do penance, in which they take up a cause and fight for it, until they have served well enough, to be granted amnesty and to continue to be a beacon of the first ray, and eventually merge with the second ray ruler of our solar system and synchronize their nature and evolve. Aries Rising serve as a reminder of the initial pledge of service to humanity and our collective evolution towards higher planes of expression, in which we as the collective species of this physical plane reach outward into the higher planes. And if we have evolved as we should, a hand will reach back, pulling us upwards towards an entirely new stage of existence. The rulership of Mars can lead the Aries Rising personality towards manifesting a preoccupation and obsession with conflict and war. This only serves as a projection of the nature of the Aries Rising's willpower to express themselves honestly and with truth. So this combative, competitive nature that gets projected by the Aries Rising native is just a display or a projection of the underlying true battle that the Aries Rising native is currently undertaking. This is the battle to show and showcase the true expression of their willpower, to truly be a representation or to be a banner that is held high for all to see as the expression of the first ray, the first ray of willpower, and through that progression, wisdom, into the synchronicity with the second ray. So this makes people who have Aries rising or very prominent placements in Aries symbols and in many ways icons of what we all should strive towards, to truly express our willpower and our desire to evolve beyond the current predicaments and the current clutter that block our true expression and our true honest being and our deeper truths. So fellow alchemists, I hope you really enjoyed that. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, drop a like down below, comment down in the section below, tell us what it's like being an Aries rising and what you deal with as an Aries rising. Until next time, take good care of yourself. Goodbye.